He jets at the scars that never felt a wound, but soft, what light through yonder window breaks. It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou her maid art, far more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear. Cast it off. It is my lady, oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses, I will answer it. I am too bold, 'tis not to me she speaks, to two of the fairest stars in all of heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there? They were in her head. The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars, as daylight doth a lamp. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy region steam so bright, that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Ay me.
Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious to this night, being o'er my head, as is winged messenger of heaven, onto the white upturned wandering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him, when he bestrides the lazy pacing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air.
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we will call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes, without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word, call me but love, and all be new baptized. Henceforth I will never be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus be screened in night, so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is the enemy to thee. Had it written, I would tear the world. Neither fair saint, if either thee dislike.
My ears not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague? How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings I did o'erperch these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out. And what love can do that dares love attempt? Therefore thy kinsmen are no let to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack! There lies more pearl thine in thine eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enemy.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have the night's cloak to hide me from their sight, but thou love me. Let me find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued wanting thy love.
By whose direction foundest thou out this place?
By love, whose first did promote me to inquire. He lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I am no pilot, yet wert thou as far as vast shore washed with the farthest sea, I would venture for such merchandise. Oh my God, I lost it.